What's up everyone? Welcome to another video. Today we're talking about pull-ups. This is using your back, your lats, which is right here. So I'm going to show you a couple different variations depending on how experienced or inexperienced you are at pull-ups. To be able to eventually do weighted pull-ups for multiple reps. So first we're going to start off just doing a basic pull-up and I'll show you how. There's a pull-up like this, pulling up, and then there's a chin-up where you underhand like this and you're doing a chin-up. So we're gonna do both. The first is a pull-up. Now I use a little box to step up, that way I'm not jumping, but you can jump if you don't have a box. In your arms, you don't have to go super wide like this. You can just go right outside of parallel, of shoulder width. So I keep my arms right here, like this. Now, you want to keep your chest up, almost like you're leaning at a 45-degree angle when you're doing a pull-up, so you're only using your back. You want to minimize using your biceps and your shoulder as much as possible. So you're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You want to try and keep your arms on a straight line. You don't want them to cave in and you don't want them to flare out either. That way you're always using your back. And that's a pull-up. Now for a chin-up, same concept. Except your hands are underhand and you're gripping the bar like this. And this is going to recruit a lot more of your biceps and hit the middle of your back. Same thing. Inhale. Exhale on the way up. Inhale. Exhale on the way up. Now, if you can't do a pull-up or a chin-up, you can do an assisted pull-up and chin-up for people who are more beginners. So I'll show you how to do that. All right, the next variation is with an assisted pull-up machine that looks like this. And you can adjust the different weight right here. And that's gonna be your assisted part of it. Now, what you wanna do is try and engage your lats, which are right here. So you wanna keep constant tension on your lats. As you come up, you squeeze, and then come down on the negative and really squeeze your lats. But the most important part is not to disengage your lats. So don't lock out at the bottom. You come up, squeeze, down, up. And the purpose of this is to learn how to use and engage your lats. So you're not using a full range of motion. You're just trying to trigger that muscle to teach yourself how to do a pull-up so you can do it without the weight. Now, depending on your level of experience doing pull-ups, you can use, more or less weight. And if you're using the assisted machine, I would say progressively decrease the weight. That way you're strengthening your lats over time. Now I've showed you how to do a body weight pull-up and chin-up, and I've also showed you how to use the assisted machine. So I'm gonna give you a little recap from a different angle. So there's a couple things you wanna think about when you're doing a pull-up. One is using your back. So you're using this muscle right here, that's called your lat. Okay, you don't wanna use your shoulder, you shouldn't have any pain in your shoulders. And you want to try to minimize using your bicep as much as possible when performing this exercise, because you want to target your back. So I keep my arms right outside of shoulder width. You don't need to put your arms way out here. That's not going to help you get a wider back. It's only going to shorten the movement and work less of the muscle. So what you want to do is go right outside of shoulder width. You're going to inhale, hang, squeeze your core, exhale. Come up to the top. And you want to keep your chest up and your lats. Notice how my lats aren't engaged, so I'm just hanging. Now they're engaged. Inhale, exhale. And you want to keep your arms on the same plane the entire time. Don't have your elbows in and don't have your elbows flaring out. That's going to minimize using your bicep or your shoulder. And that's how you perform a pull-up. So I hope this video was helpful. Eventually one day you can work up to doing weighted pull-ups. and your back is just gonna be stronger and stronger and get wider and thicker from doing this exercise. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Let me know, and I'll see y'all next week.